Okay, this got sent to me by multiple people, including my friend Zach Peter. I'm going to tag him below. And we got to go through this. I'm in the middle of cooking dinner and I said, guys, let it burn. I gotta come to the people and I gotta share this. I don't know if you've seen this, but apparently on the Colleen Hoover Reddit thread 6 months ago, someone had written this saying, okay, I know a lot of inside drama for It Ends With Us, and I just don't know who to share it with, so here we are. And you know what that means? Guys, get your popcorn. We're going to share all of this. This is 6 months ago, before all of the lawsuit drama. Let's dive in. It was really small, and I'm 43, so I had to make it a little bigger on my computer. I'm going to read it out loud. It says, I'm obviously using a throwaway name, basically, but I know someone who worked on the movie for most of its run who would have gotten these details piping hot, not some grapevine situation. Okay? They told me firsthand what they know. I'll give bullet points. First, supposedly, Blake felt that Justin made her uncomfortable on set. One instance in particular, they said that was Justin told Blake she looked sexy in what she was wearing on set. I don't know the context around it. I'm assuming that's stuff we've talked about in the lawsuits where, he said you look hot, and that could have been the jacket about the onesie. We've already talked about that. Second, apparently Justin wasn't happy with the original editor's cut of the movie. So he hired his own team to do his version of the movie. Blake wanted to do her own version of the movie as a result, but Sony said no. Remember, this is 6 months ago before we knew any of this information. This person really does have insider info. Blake then goes to Sony and threatens to go to the New York Times with a story that Justin was sexually harassing her on set if they don't let her have her own version. Sony freaks out and says, okay, whatever you want. Justin is then banned from the Sony lot. This person says, I don't think forever, just for the run of the movie, but I could be wrong. Knock, knock, Sony. Please confirm or deny. Who here works at Sony? We'll keep it anonymous. I need to know. Sony security, get in my DMs. Then it says Blake hires Taylor Swift's music video editors to do her version while she's filming in Italy for something. Blake has a friends and family screening to get thoughts with lots of A-listers. That's Ben Affleck, Bradley Cooper, etc., etc. This person says, I think Bradley Cooper. Everyone is like, there's question mark, question mark, question mark. The movie makes no fucking sense, meaning Taylor Swift's music video editor does not make a good cut of the movie. Blake then realizes she needs to hire an experienced film editor to fix it. Blake uses a Taylor Swift song in the movie that the studio loves having in there. That's probably My Tears Ricochet. Taylor Swift finds out that the original composer for the movie is someone she worked with in the past that was mean to her. And she says it's either me or him. Sony fires that composer to keep the Taylor Swift song. And now we know from earlier sources, we have heard that the composer Taylor Swift fires ended up getting rehired, that a new composer got hired with 1 week to redo the entire score. And that's the composer of Deadpool that Ryan Reynolds uses. Got hired by Blake Lively with 1 week to do the entire score of It Ends With Us. So Taylor Swift is a big fat liar saying she has no involvement in this movie. She has heavy involvement in this movie. She basically said, you're either using my song and firing that composer, or you're not using my song and keeping that composer. Ew, that poor composer. I would like, also, please, composer, please get in my DMs. The fact that Blake went to Sony 6 months ago or whenever that was to say, I'm going to go to the New York Times, like she already had that plan. I'm not going to go to SAG, my union rep, and say that I was sexually harassed. Wait, hold on. Let me just get this straight. I'm not going to go to the authorities. I'm not going to go to my union rep. I'm not going to go to my lawyer. I'm not going to go to the police. I'm going to go to the New York Times. to say I'm sexually harassed. That tracks. Well, that doesn't seem right. So this was a plan. This just was a plan. This is fucking bananas. Here it is again. It's nice and big, so you guys can screenshot it, or you can hold down the screen and look at it for yourself. But as you can see, it was left 6 months ago from this person in the Colleen Hoover Reddit. And it's out there. I mean, I don't understand. It was written in the cards. It's out there.